you're like a cute little kid, and I'm like, everything is dark.
Hey, it's Sue.
And Megan in the restricted section.
And today we're doing our Half-Halloween Wrap Up.
Yes, we are. And while we do that, we are going to drink this Coffenade, which is by Evil Twin Brewing Company. It's an IPA with lemon and coffee added. So we're super nervous about this. And we're going to split a can.
Yes.
We don't know if it's going to be good.
And if you hadn't noticed, we're in our Half-Halloween costumes. Can you guess what we are?
What we are?
We'll give you the count of 5, write it in the comments.
It smells really IPA-ish.
And then we'll tell you what we are.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm Pippi Longstocking.
I'm just a witch. Although one of my friends said, "Are you the queen of hell?" And I feel like that's more...
That's cool.
Yeah, so that's cooler.
But
I'm the queen of hell.
A cute little Swedish girl. Wasn't she Swedish? Pippi Longstocking?
I think so.
And Megan's Satan. So let's try this coffee. What the fuck was it called?
Coffenade.
Coffenade.
It smells like an IPA.
And coffee.
I don't like that.
I don't love it. It has a sour taste to it.
It's like...
It's tart, that's the part that's weirding me out.
It's coffee but tart. No.
I don't hate it though. I'm not as opposed. I feel like it's lemon coffee, right?
Yeah.
It's with lemon and coffee, so that makes sense. It's tart and it's coffee.
I think we both read 2 books.
I didn't finish 2. I finished 1. But technically, I finished all but 1 challenge.
Same, because I did not watch a movie.
I did not finish a book with orange and black on the cover. So we both read The Girl with All the Gifts, which we already did a review of.
We did, so we won't talk like too much about it here.
So we'll link it below.
Right.
But this is by M.R. Carey, and it's about a little girl who she's kept on this military base, and she's kept strapped down, like her head's strapped down. She doesn't understand why, and then you come to learn that there's been sort of a zombie outbreak, and she...
Sort of a zombie outbreak.
Well, I mean...
You know, as happens.
Sort of.
Right.
And she's, you know, a part of that in some way. I really enjoyed this. I don't think it was a perfect book.
No, but I loved it.
I thoroughly enjoyed reading it, so I gave it 4 stars.
I did the same, and I feel like my rating was more like 4.5 stars.
Yeah, I would stick with like a solid 4 stars for me, because like, I don't know, there was just some cliche things in it, I think. But
there were.
Like I said, we did a full review, so we'll link it below if you want to hear more about that. And I watched the movie adaptation of this, and I didn't really like the movie that much. I feel bad saying this because she's a child, but I did not like the way the actress who played Melanie played her. And maybe that was, you know, due to the direction she was given, but it definitely kind of made her out more to be a villain. And I didn't really like that. I mean, she was also sweet and innocent at times, but in the end she was kind of sinister. And I mean, maybe it's because I had just read the book, but I also was kind of bored with the movie. And you know, it could be because I knew exactly what was coming because I had read the book, and the book didn't, or the movie didn't deviate too far from the book at all. But yeah, I just kind of got bored during it. Also, I'm not a movie buff at all, so I tend to get bored during movies anyway. I'm like, what else can I do?
And also,
like,
yeah, I'm the same way. Like, I can't watch a movie. I always have to like watch a movie and do something else.
A lot of times I'll be watching a movie and I'll be doing crossword puzzles on my phone.
Or I'll be coloring or like doing something. I can't just watch a movie.
So I about halfway through it, I was like, I was like, no, I gotta finish this movie. But
No, I feel you.
yeah, I didn't care for the movie too much. It wasn't terrible, but I mean, as is usually the case, the book was much better.
The next book that I read was 1 Second After. And that is a story about what happens to America 1 second after, or I guess just, it's really not 1 second, like that's a misnomer.
Oh.
It's just like after.
Okay. Immediately after.
Right. Nuclear bombs are detonated over the United States. So it's not like a nuclear bomb hits the U.S. It's that they're detonated over the U.S., which causes an electromagnetic pulse, which causes all electronics to die.
Okay.
So it talks about this town in the South, in South Carolina, after that happens. And the premise is awesome. I'm all about the premise. The actual story, no. Because it's very like Southern Christian, America's awesome, like, and like literally
America,
fuck yeah.
They all voted for Trump.
They totally did. Because like in every chapter it's like, how could this happen here? We're still Americans. We're Americans. In America? This is happening in America? Yes.
Listen, shit happens.
Listen, humans are humans. And yes, in severe like starvation societies, yeah, they're gonna do some crazy shit. And like also like, it was really heavy on the male characters, and like all the male characters were like military or ex-military, and like there was so many monologues. It was like a lot of monologues by male characters, and most of the monologue was a fact dump. I feel like the author's purpose was to educate you about EMP, and then just
What's EMP?
Electromagnetic pulse.
Okay.
Which, if you read the book, you become intimately familiar with EMP, and then there's like an afterword about all the research he did about EMP, and I just feel like it's a lot of monologues from male characters. The mayor of the town is a woman, but when shit goes down, the males basically like usurp her, and she has like a spot on the council, but like her voice is not really heard, and she's like the one who's like, oh, but no, like, we have to feel bad for people, and like, no, it's
because
so sad.
She's a female with fragile emotions.
Right. And then also, bad things happen to dogs in this book. I don't like this book. But
So are you gonna read?
No, I'm gonna
1
just...
year after?
No, I'm not. I can't. Like, I'm done.
That's the sequel.
That's a no for me, Simon.
BT Dibs. She got the sequel at the library sale.
I did. So tell us about The Killers of the Flower Moon.
Yeah, I unfortunately did not finish this because had I finished this book, I would have completed all of the challenges, because this book technically, for me, covered classic Halloween,
Same.
zombie,
Right.
book to movie adaptation, and murder.
Same.
Lots of people die in this. So, and we did a review in costume.
We
So
did.
that covered 4 challenges with this one book.
Right.
This book would have covered the orange and black on the cover. Unfortunately, I did not finish it. I certainly will, because it's really good. I'm actually enjoying it a lot.
Good.
But this is Killers of the Flower Moon by David Grann. It is a true crime novel about the Osage murders and the birth of the FBI. So this is about in Oklahoma back in the 1920s. The Osage Indians, they owned this land. There was oil found on this land. They became very rich. And then they started getting murdered. And there was like, I think up to the point, I'm a little over halfway through the book. Right now, I think I have about 90 pages of the actual text left. There's a lot of notes and shit in the back that I'm not going to read. But, you're really trying hard to keep your hiccups in.
I am.
But, at this point in the book, there's been like 24 people killed. And they know, at the point that I am right now, they know who did it. They're just trying to convict him because he's very powerful in this area and very rich, and so they're trying to get enough evidence to convict him. But it's very interesting, and I liked it a lot, or I'm liking it a lot. And it's really well written. It's, you know, some nonfiction books can be really dry and not, you know, super easy to read, but this is very easy to read. If I had had more time, the past few days have been kind of busy, so I didn't really have a lot of time to read it. If I'd had a little more time, I think I easily could have finished this before the end of the readathon. Also, last night I chose to watch New Girl instead of reading. So if I had not made that poor decision, even though I did enjoy the episodes of New Girl that I watched, perhaps I could have finished this, because I have about 90 pages left. But I think I'm really going to end up liking this book a lot. And I hope that the outcome is satisfactory. I hope so. But I also am like, how have I not heard of this before? Because we live in Missouri. This happened in Oklahoma, which is our neighboring state. I'd never heard of this until this book came out.
Right. I hadn't either until that book came out, and I heard a piece on NPR about it.
Yeah. But I think I'm really going to enjoy that book, so I can't wait to finish it. I'll probably finish it within the next couple of days.
Nice. Yeah, so the only challenge that you didn't complete was the red and black, or orange and black
on the cover.
The only one I didn't complete was the watch a movie.
Yeah.
Because I did not watch The Girl Without the Gifts.
Because your cover for 1 Second After
was orange and black. And also 1 Second After had a lot of murder in it.
Yeah. Well, so, The Girl with All the Gifts did too.
Yeah. So we were successful, but not...
I mean, I think I did pretty well. Normally in a week, I don't read, you know, a shitload. So the fact that I finished
one metric shitload.
The fact that I finished a 400-page book,
that's pretty impressive.
Also got over halfway through a 300-page book. It's pretty good.
That's pretty impressive. And I read The Girl with All the Gifts, and I read 1 Second After, which apparently is like something that was like recommended by Newt Gingrich and was like pushed on the floor like of Senate, like you were supposed to read it. Yeah, like there's a big thing about it. Like the intro and the afterward is a big thing. And I was like, I don't like Newt Gingrich, but okay.
Well, there you have it.
That's our
Half-Halloween-A-Thon Wrap Up. We hope you guys enjoyed this readathon. We hope to do it again next year.
Yeah, and we'll try to give you guys some more notice next
year.
Give
you more notice, because this year we kind of thought of it last minute.
Right.
So we only gave like a week notice, and I think there was a lot of people who were interested in it that weren't really able to participate because they didn't really know about it in enough time. So next year, we will mark it on our calendars and do it. We probably won't do a Halloween, like on actual Halloween readathon, because a lot of those already exist.
Right.
So I feel
we
like
might do our Monster Mash thing again.
Oh yeah, we did do a Monster Mash tag last year or the year before? It was the year before. I think it was the year before.
I think it was the year before.
So maybe we'll like redo that. If you did participate this year, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Hopefully you guys had fun. We had fun. If you guys have any tips for us on how we could maybe do better at hosting a readathon,
let us know.
We don't.
What makes you enjoy?
Yeah, like what do you enjoy about
like?
readathons? Because like I know a lot of readathons do Twitter sprints. I've never participated in a Twitter sprint, so that's not something that I'm interested in doing. But if you guys would like us to do that,
we can do that.
Let us know.
Yeah.
We didn't do it this time around just because I feel like there wasn't really enough people participating to
really,
you know, a lot of people are in different time zones, and so when we're reading, you guys might not necessarily be reading. So I felt like there wasn't enough people participating this time around for Twitter sprints to be super successful. So maybe next year, if more people are participating, if you guys want that, we might do that.
Just let us know.
I don't know. Let us know
what you like in a readathon.
Yeah, like what you like in a readathon from the hosts specifically, how we can improve on this, because we don't know what we're doing.
The readathon thing.
Hosting wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this beer, Megan clearly does not like it.
I hate it.
Because she poured all of hers into mine.
I really hate it.
I don't like it that much either. I don't hate it, but it's weird because it's an IPA with lemon and coffee, and it tastes like an IPA with lemon and coffee, but that's not a good thing to put together.
No, they didn't blend it in a way that I like. So I don't want that in my mouth.
Yeah.
No.
Because it tastes like all those things.
It does taste like all those things.
And it's not bad, but it's not great.
I don't want it.
In my opinion.
No.
So that's it.
So there will be some links down below where you can find us elsewhere on the internet.
And if you haven't subscribed to the restricted section, do it.
Do it. And
We often dress up in weird things.
in weird costumes.
Fucking
So
weird as shit things on our channels. So
thanks
you
for
never
watching.
know what you gonna get.
Gonna get some random shit, girl.
It's trying to emphasize.
Go
Both my
get
braids
some
up
random
and
shit.
here.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.